Hello to all my sales professionals. This is your coach, Joel Pinero, bringing you the tip of the day, something to think about, how to get your mindset ready, analyze your presentation so we can go to the next level. By the way, thank you for the comments. Share the video if you think that it can help somebody. You know, sometimes just one little thing can change your whole life. So I want to talk about sales in general. Remember, there's no new words on sales. So there's no magic word, but how you put the words together, right? The sequence of your word, it might make a difference between success and no success. Okay, so this is what we want to talk about. By the way, in general, there's a lot of people that can sell it. Selling the product is not a problem for a lot of people. Selling it today, there's a few that can get it there. But only countless people, right? Not too many people can get it done right now. And the job is what? Sell it today and sell it now. By the way, many years ago, I had a mentor that I love very much, and he drilled that into my head. And still today, I pitch this because it's incredible, right? How many people can sell it? A lot. How many people can sell it today? I'm not sure, but how many can get it done right now? So that's what we want to talk about. So now, first of all, why people buy products? People don't want products. They what they buy is what? Solutions to their problem. Some people might say feelings and emotions. I get it. I get what you're saying, but let's keep it simple, right? So people don't buy products, they buy solutions to their problem. I'll give you some examples. I'll give you the sequence while I give you the example. If it's raining, I got a problem. I don't have an umbrella, right? So I got a problem. I need an umbrella. Why I need the umbrella? I don't want to get wet. So this is the sequence that happens in the head, right? The problem is what? I don't want to get wet, right? The reach goal is to stay dry. So I got a problem. I need an umbrella. You follow that? So problem brings the need. It's right there with it, right? I got a problem I need and the reason that I need it, right? So that's why people buy products, right? So if I'm thirsty, I got a problem. I'm thirsty. So I need water. Why? I don't want to be thirsty anymore. Right? So my problem is what? I'm thirsty. So I don't want to be thirsty is my goal at the end. So I got a problem. I'm thirsty. I need water. And of course, the reason I'm drinking that water is because I don't want to be thirsty. The more thirst that I have, guess what? Quicker I want that water. And we're going to talk about urgency in a second. Okay? So the level of need. Nobody takes medicine if they don't feel they're sick. Is that correct? Think about that. Right? But the higher, the stronger, the intense that the sickness is, activates the urgency, right? So again, but we're gonna get there. So problem, you want to satisfy that thirst, right? That problem that you have, and you want to reach a goal, which is what? To not have that problem anymore. And that's the sequence that people, right, buy products. And you, as a salesman, you better be good creating that sickness, creating that problem, expanding on it. Okay, doesn't matter what the product is. Some products you gotta create it. Some products they come with some of it, but you gotta take it to an intense level so people want to take action, right? Now, why people buy today? That's always interesting, right? Well, of course, I need the product. So once the decision in my head is there that I need that product, right? Now I need to take action. It's a different level of need. Right? So I already decided that argument is not there. I'm not thinking about if I need the product or not, if I got the problem and all that. Now I need to take action on getting that so I can get closer to reaching my goal. Right? So needing the product, needing to take action towards the product is what starts the feeling of doing it today. Of course, greed, right? Oh, they got a deal. Where can I get the best deal possible? They got a sale going on. I'm going to go on the weekend. See, that's the greed. Right? And by the way, greed is good. I mean, let's keep it, in the positive side, because greed for love, greed for passion, greed for family, greed for God, greed is good. It's just wanting to have it, right? It's having that feeling of the greed of having it, and of course, where I'm going to get it for the best price, of course. All of that is going to be working together. And of course, the urgency is being created as all of this develops. Right? Because if the sickness is intense, guess what? I'm already feeling some sense of urgency, right? So need, greed, and urgency are important in selling it today. However, our job is let's do it right now. So what makes people sign on the dotted line, right? What makes people take action immediately and stop thinking about it is what? A great deal. It has to be a great deal, right? And by the way, when you bought a car, you bought something, you were proud of the deal that you got. Right? And you even brag about it. You told others. So it has to feel like it was a great deal. But most importantly, too, is what? A unique opportunity. It was unique. You know what I mean? They only have this one. They only had that size. You know what? I got lucky because I got the right one. I negotiated this one. It was a unique situation that created the sense that I need to do it right now. If they feel they can do it tomorrow, then it's not a unique, right, situation there. So they say, listen, they're going to be-back you. We don't want be-backs, none of that. Okay, and depending the product that you have, you know, the intents might be there. You have already a little bit of need, but you need to accelerate this to a higher level. And at the end, it has to be a great deal and a unique opportunity. That is going to create what people call the fear of loss, right? Because I don't want to lose this opportunity. I can buy any day, but this one is the one, it's the right deal. The emotions are flowing correctly because the problem, the need, all of that is working on you. And again, I don't want to keep shopping around. I want to do it right now. So, for example, for my friends in the timeshare world, which, you know, I love, you know, they come in with no need. You got to create that. Nobody takes medicine if they don't feel they're sick, correct? But the more the sickness is, right, the more intense, the more you poke that wound, more they're going to want to take action. You follow me? So in the timeshare industry, right, if people come in for some tickets, okay, great, we're happy to have you here, John and Mary. But the key here is to create a sickness that they already have, but they don't know they have, right? If you're buying a car, they walk in it with some level of sickness. Your job is to get that sickness to a higher level, right? So that way all these sequence, all these ingredients, they can fall in place in the right, correct sequence. So at the end, you create that great deal and that unique opportunity. See, you create that at the end, right? In any type of sales environment, right, it has to be in that sequence. It's healthy for you to have it in that sequence. So when you got the fear of loss working for you, guess what? You can sit back. Remember, no front end, no back end. There's no closing if we don't sell them. And that's the sequence that we need to kind of pay attention. How is your presentation? Is your are you going immediately to try to prescribe, right? Are you prescribing without the sickness? Is the sickness there? Is it intense enough? As a matter of fact, you know when it's intense enough when the people say, okay, help me, Mr. Salesman. I get your point. So your job is to follow a sequence that is going to take you down to, at the end, a negotiation. And that's to put the cherry on top. People like to negotiate. If you do things correctly and you do those steps in the right way, guess what? They're going to say yes. They might resist a little bit, understand the mindset of the buyer at that moment, but the negotiation is good. You feel good about it because you know that you landed that plane in the right spot. But if you're getting objections, or you know how we talked about in the past, excuses and all these kind of distractions and all that, is because your front end missed something. And by the way, my fellow sales professional, it's not what we do wrong, it's what we don't do that get us in trouble at the end. And that's why then we have to close and box and trap them. And this is what I did. We are salespeople. We are professional salespeople. And you need to have all the elements in place so you understand the sequence. They understand it. And you bring them along at the end. And of course, I want to buy from you if I can afford it. If it makes sense financially. If the terms were correct. That's your job. Right? To make it affordable, to make the terms correctly, but there's not going to be any denial about owning this product today and now. You can sell it. We don't like to, business cards, no B-bags, no. We want to sell it today and now. And you might be in the house industry, oh my God, but it's different here. No, it's not. You got the customer in front. Of course, you got to see what they want, but you got to create it in a way that you are in sequence with this sequence so you can get a negotiation and a yes or no at the end. I'd rather get a yes or a no. I don't like anything else. So my sales professionals, I hope this can help you out. Remember, think and grow rich. Let's think about our sales techniques. What are we doing? What is our sequence? And you're going to see how you're going to be going all the way to the top because you deserve it. The customer deserves the best of you. So this is your coach, Joel Pinero, your sales success coach, bringing you the tip of the day. And don't forget, go for it with passion. Everything you got, no regrets. Again, I'll see you in the next time. Share the video if you think that this can help somebody. And thank you for listening. God bless you. Have a great day.